interesting is, are they going to pick up their mid if the Juggernaut is in need for ace? Or are they going to pick up their offlane first? Previous game, we did see them going for their offlane last.
I think it's fine here. Reason you don't get Underlord, though, like you said, it's like a Darkseer. He wants to just be in a lane consistently and doesn't want to move around the map, and that's kind of like out of favor now, right?
Omni Knight!
So there's your offlaner.
Something with the omniscience.
Okay.
From the Ghastly... Oh, that's the wrong hero.
That's the wrong hero. Close enough.
Well, Omni Knight and Kunk are actually brothers.
What?
Wait, they're not?
No.
In
Sure?
Warcraft 3, they are family for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if they're brothers.
Twice removed, maybe? I don't know.
They're the same family.
Cousins? That's an interesting pick for an Omni Knight on this game. I mean, Omni Knight Jug, of course, is a nice combo, but you're up against a Bat Rider that can just grab somebody that you repel. Up against a Venge that has the ability to do that kind of stuff too. Night Stalker with a long duration silence, and I guess it's always great against Sven, but only for a little bit. Cleave damage is pretty terrifying too, and that.
I think you just see when people pick Omni, it's always with another healer. Normally Winter Wyvern, but Witch Doctor, we've seen a lot of maxed Voodoo restorations actually, so you just get double the heal. It's really nice.
You got the Voodoo Restoration, you got the Healing Word and Omni Knight. You got 3 heals.
You have a lot, yeah. Exactly. You never pick Omni Knight if he's just the one healer, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't say never, Grant.
No, I don't think we've seen it once.
Do you feel like
Maybe
they have enough
pick it.
push?
I don't know. I don't care what you do.
The Death Prophet gets banned out. I really wouldn't be surprised to see Secret going for like something like a Luna for ace or something like that. Just have mid one still on the Juggernaut.
That's nice. Luna with repel.
Yeah, I mean they really like the they go for the Razor instead, but they really like the pushes I think on the previous game with the Terror Blade. But it is a Razor.
So they want to push the tempo of this game. Like they want to end this game again by 30 minutes. That is exactly what they want to do. They want to end this game even quicker. You have a Razor as well as a Juggernaut. That's super fast.
But do they have actually push?
I mean, you have a lot of team fight. If you win a team fight 5-0, you have 5 heroes in the tower. But like, I'm not. Slash, no need to laugh here if you don't understand the meta game.
If you kill heroes, you can push their base.
I think if you win a team fight, as Fogs always likes to say, with the double siege unit spawn, base is dead.
It's over.
You repel the siege unit, it's over.
Indeed.
The tower will still hit it though.
No. Oh. They lost.
Oops. All right.
So what do they want? I mean, Razor versus Sven, super good. Oh, well, there it is.
That's a Tinker.
Tinker versus Earthshaker Witch Doctor? This guy nuts.
We had Tinker banned previous game, didn't we? Yeah, they did.
Wait up, I'm struggling.
Don't struggle, just put that Tinker down.
There is no Tinker. He doesn't exist.
Tinker.
Oh, found him. See you.
See ya. See ya, well, right now.
Yep. Hey, guys.
Hey, long time no see.
War Room was, got moved a little closer here.
All right, so talk to me.
Slacks has to pick Navi, so I'm going to pick Secret here. I like their early game into mid game. I think as long as they keep the tempo up, they're going to win. If they somehow let it go late, versus Tinker Sven, they're gonna lose. But I think Secret's.
Jake.
Navi.
All right, well that's easy. That's simple then. I'm going for Team Secret as well. I think they can do it with this draft. Even with the Razor, even though I really don't like the hero, but hey, they can make it work. Let's find out though what's gonna happen. Over to OD Pixel and Fogged.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 now. Secret versus Navi. I'm OD Pixel. I'm here with Fog. Hello. I've got the 2 lineups. What do we think of Razor being picked up by mid 1? It's had its ups and downs. We saw it have some success yesterday, wasn't it, when VP played it?
Yeah, no one. He really crushed it.
He absolutely crushed it. Interesting to see what the build and the way Secret will play at this game. Do you always kind of build it with the Axe and go for the tower push, or do they not need to do that?
I think this game is definitely an Axe game.
It is.
They have a Jug lineup. They need to end the game, just like the panel was saying. They're playing versus the Tinker Sven late game. They don't want to take it super late. It can be pretty tough. I like how Navi's got this Bat Rider though. Bat Rider with the Sven and Tinker. Usually with Bat Rider you want to have these type of burst heroes, and bingo. Tinker solves that. So does Sven.
Yeah, you get the catch. Yeah, you're relatively likely to get the kill at the same time. There is sort of that save with the repel, where sure they're going to be lassoed, but there's a lot of, as you say, focus on the magical from Dendy and such until that Sven joins the fights to bring down the lassoed target. But we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, Secret, they also have a very well-rounded draft. I think it was Grant who said they have a really strong team fight. That is the one nice thing going for them. But Navi does too. Navi's is more of like a pick-off-oriented lineup, though, and they're very emphasized on farming early. Like Sven and Tinker, these two heroes don't want to fight early on. It's really up to the Night Stalker and Batrider really to crush the laning phase for Navi to get that good start coming out for them, while Secret, they have strong independent lanes. The Omni Knight, the Juggernaut, and the Razor, all three can do just fine in their lanes.
And at least until the Ags is there on Razor, if mid one goes there later on, it's not going to be similar to game one in the sense that this is unlikely to sort of go even and then end in one fight and then Secret still on the base. There's not sort of that incredible objective taker like the Terrorblade that this was on game one. So we should see a...
Unless he gets Ags Refresher.
Sure, unless when he's got Ags Refresher, that's when you've got to be worried about losing a team fight
Crystallized.
And costing you the game.
He's got to watch his position here, Secret. They're all wrapping around. They're looking for him.
He's got a pretty good wraparound. Yeah, the smoke's going to dispel.
Uh-oh.
This should be your first blood. I don't think there's any escape for Crystallize. He pops the Warcry. It's not going to do anything against the Blade Fury from Ace. Fisher to set it up. Sets Ace up for the kill. Easy first blood for Secret.
Get themselves 2 runes, and look at this again. Aggro tri-lane coming up from Secret. They're putting FATA in the 1v1 versus Batrider. The dream scenario for them. Don't want to sack out the Omni. This is how we saw yesterday was Omni for FATA. He got super farmed on this Omni Knight because of this. They put him in the safe lane, and he was massive. He was a huge drive as the reason why they won versus VP.
Well, so look at this. For Navi themselves, they do put the back top.
Oh,
they put the tri-lane bottom, so they hit the dodge off. Yeah.
All right.
They get the dodge for now. We'll see if Secret does want to react and continue to try and get that.
General has to be careful top, though. He has sticky napalm, and they're going on him top right away with the stun, with the fissure. He should go down here to the extra right clicks.
We saw this happen a couple of times in the lane in game 1 and game 2. It's a similar start. General's got to be careful against this aggression that Secret love to pull off.
And now he doesn't have TP to go back there right away since he used it to get there. So mid one's getting a little bit sacked at them now, but YapzOr is going to make the rotation toward mid, and he's going to help him out. So yeah, Secret's looking to win 2 lanes and kind of sacking the Razor, which can be an okay decision. They just have to make sure that this Sven doesn't get absolutely out of control. But shutting down Batrider, that's a really important thing. And similar to the last game, we said running these aggro kind of tri-lanes and forcing the Night Stalker to not just have that free roam is a pretty good option, as we've been seeing.
See. Indeed, the spawn lane unlikely for FATA to go down.
Yeah.
Unless he makes a massive misplay.
YapzOr is actually
cruising
down here as well, emphasizing on shutting down the Sven more than just helping the Razor.
Just give the old rundown with the DGN aura. Get a couple of hits in. And make it a little bit spooky for Crystallize down here. Not the easy farm that he'd hoped for. Top lane, Puppey. A fair few stacks on it. Actually turn and give the cast to General.
General has to be careful here. He's gonna have Firefly soon, but this Maledict combo with the spin is very lethal in the laning phase. And Puppey, as we've seen, been having a really damn good time on these Witch Doctors.
Yeah, and he's been sort of sticking to the same, but he always gets the Spirit Vessel pretty early, and as we've been saying as well, the build unlikely to actually put any points in the Voodoo Restoration early on. It's full offensive, isn't it, normally from his skill build?
He usually just he goes for the Arcane Boot Urn, and they just go aggression bottom.
That's a good Fisher block. Snacker's gonna have to take the long way around.
General also eating a lot of spin damage. He should be fine top.
Salving up as well as soon as that Maledict comes off.
Ace missed a good chunk of last hits there going for that one, but he's still the CS leader. Mid lane, though, that's the biggest discrepancy. 10 and 8 on Dendi to the 4 and 3 Razor. So that help from Roger in the mid lane really paying off so far. And we see Dendi with top 2 in the most Tinker games. And look at number 5, Boba with a 73 win rate on
73% Tinker, Boba Tinker. There we go.
One of his big heroes.
I mean, he was on the team itself.
True.
He's probably got better win rate on the hero than the team did itself. So good stuff. Bottom lane.
Full Soul Ring gonna be coming out soon. FATA. Yeah, mid one really getting shut down in that mid lane.
I mean, sure, he's getting some of the XP at least, yeah. Stay with those denies from Dendi. Top lane. That is going to do a lot. That was
level 2 Maledict.
He is 100% gone.
Oh. Those stick charges really adding up for Puppey. He's always having enough mana to use both the spells. Now he's a bit limited on the resources, and first night time's gonna hit. Let's see what Roger can have happen, what space he can make for his teammates, because it's really up to him.
Now grab the bounty, Rip. Courier's coming in.
Pretty hard to kill couriers now with the new shield.
Roger's gonna be
He's
a pretty
try.
good...
One.
Where's the
two,
shield?
And it doesn't even have to use the shield.
Speed just a little too high. Lane crystallize. Will salve up. Still doing alright this CS despite FATA's brawling in this bottom lane.
Yeah. He doesn't have any ancient stacks being set up for him just yet, but it's only 4 minutes in. They can emphasize on that soon. Roger going toward mid. They have the laser rockets skilled up. Everyone has to be careful here. He doesn't have boots or raindrop or anything on him just yet. Boots are coming out on the courier. But if he pushes down too far, they have quite a lot of chase for him, and here we go.
Oh, he looks to be in a bit of difficulties here. He is gone. Rockets will steal the YapzOr. Can't really do anything to set up for any return fire. And with Puppey coming across as well. And it is really a rough start indeed for this mid-1 Razor.
He's got to go for early game small items since he's being sacked. He has to go for Magic Wand, Raindrop, anything that'll just try to tick him over, not getting bursted from that double combo. And now they ace, since they gave him a really free time versus a Batrider. He's not really at risk of dying versus that since he goes to spin off the sticky stacks. They're now going to emphasize on it, making sure that FATA and mid-1, I'd imagine, to have better games. FATA having a great time bottom, but mid-1 is the one who's suffering quick.
And with this wave, Ace should get his level 6, and at that point, General has to be careful in this lane. Solo kill potential will be there for the Jug with having that Omni Slash. This next creep and a siege creep. Navi, as we're saying, can certainly play the farm game if they can get off this early hurdles. But
careful here.
Cask, Fish, and
Maledict.
Yeah, it's going to buy time for Roger to fly away. Roger comes back in.
That actually, I'm pretty sure that saved his life because they weren't They weren't able to get any extra right clicks, and he took a ton of damage from that Maledict.
We get top lane, exactly what I said to look out for. That lane is pretty much a no-go zone for a solo bat as soon as that 6 is hit on Jug. It's pretty easy to see that coming, but General playing a little too cheeky. Yeah, gets punished. Again, this is another game where Ace is getting a brilliant start. Crystallize also is. And we did see, for the most part, Crystallize had a very good game 1. It just all ended very quickly when he died without buyback in the base. But he was doing a lot for pretty much the majority of that game until he came to its very sudden ending. So we can expect a lot from him this time around. Sven, definitely one of the heroes that we've seen him have pretty stellar performances on in the past. And he's getting the setup to do so this game. Both him and Dendi, as we've been mentioning, having a brilliant time in the lanes, thanks to the way that Navi's played and moved around the map.
Yeah. Who's going to farm the stacks, though, is my question. Because right now they're giving Batrider some for him to catch up at... Okay, I guess they're just going to give Bat the normal stacks and then save the Ancients for the Sven. They do have a triple stack on the Ancients now already. I had mentioned it. Roger, phase boots. He's looking for mid-1. He knows he's resorted to jungling since he can't sit in the mid lane.
Oh, I mean, he can soak up the XP, which is going to be kind of annoying for mid-1. Unable to really go for a kill on that. But he'll indeed hang around, soak up all these creeps, and mid-1's work being cut in half, effectively. Moves up. Roger.
Forcing reaction.
Does indeed. Two TPs in fact. Yeah, Dendi. Maybe seeing if they could get something done. I think after they realized there was a couple coming through, they do back away.
Yeah, so just stole one of mid-1 centaurs.
Oh.
Mid-1 worked hard on that.
We really did. And mid-1 needs all he can get, as we've been saying.
Puppey gets the cast on Seneko. A nice bounce back. Gets the Maledict. Seneko should be okay here. It's only level 2 Maledict. The Ancients are hitting him though. Okay, he's fine.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
4 for 1. Secret. Overall, 2k gold lead. A lot of that is down to Ace and his farm.
Yeah, Ace is...
And the way that he's been getting these kills.
He's queued up the Battle Fury as well, so...
Okay.
He's going to look to keep up the pace with that Sven and always be able to split push when he does get the options. I do like the option if he wants to, if he does want to do that Battle Fury, if he continues to have it in that buy.
And that tower's gone now, so yeah. Secret can look to start to try and overtake this jungle and make it very hard for for Sven to find the farm that he needs. Obviously, he's got that safer bit towards the bottom half of the map.
Yeah, it's important to have that tower taken so early.
Yeah.
Access into jungle versus Batrider Tinker is the dream. And they're continuing to stack Ancients. So next route for Secret, probably try to get at least an Obs Ward up to watch those Ancient stacks, if not block on either side, would be pretty important. We see Seneko even preemptively putting down a Sentry Ward. Mid one has gone completely to jungle. He leaves the lane for YapzOr in mid lane. And Ace not really at too much risk of dying unless he gets caught on the sideline from Night Stalker Silence. But it is daytime for 2.5 minutes, so. All in all, Roger unable to really do too much in that first nighttime. Level 4. Sure they get the early kill, but not during the nighttime.
I mean, look at FATA's aggression on the spawn lane.
Yeah.
I mean, he can be as well. He's level 7.
He's queued up a Shadow Blade.
And he's got the backer behind him. Shadow Blade early on, not
the most orthodox.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen an Omni go Shadow Blade first. Sort of first out of the major items. Sure, Shadow Blade Omni sometimes sits through, but having it the first time, we'll see if he does follow through on that.
I don't know. I'm not really crazy about that. Maybe he wants to go for some like catch on the Tinker somehow with it or something, but
it's a bit of a peculiar one.
FATA's like, I'm the carry now. YapzOr invis up. He sees General and Roger. Now Roger rotating in. They do have level 5 on Puppey. He has earned finish too. Hasn't decided if he wants to get the 3rd point in Maledict or the 3rd point in Cast just yet.
Oscar Manus is there for Crystallize, so can start to really step up the farm game.
Roger gets Fissure Block.
Oh, he does indeed. They've got the Cask and the Maledict, and Roger ain't getting home out of that.
He instantly skills the 3rd point in Maledict just in case too. He was holding it when they go for a kill, and now they're going to get damage on bottom tower, and it should be quite a hefty amount with that Catapult and Healing Ward up.
This is 11 minutes in, and Tier 2's being pressured by Secret.
Yeah, 4K lead already. Dindy does have Boots Travel finished up when he goes back to base here with this TP. And Crystallize will be going for some trade damage top with the Mask of Madness. But if they lose this Tier 2 bottom, but Secret has a good way to contest that Ancient. They're going to have to bring multiple heroes here to defend this.
The map control Secret's going to get, if they can finish it, is pretty phenomenal at this stage. Yeah. And they're doing their best to hold it. They will be in deny range, and indeed they'll knock it down. So, sure, they do get a deny, which is a little bit of a silver lining, but overall, yeah, this whole control of the map that can fall into Secret's hands is very scary when Navi are playing this lineup that's so reliant on just flash farming up.
Yeah. He's 1,100 or 1,000 gold away from the Battle Fury on Ace. He's going to have great timing on that one coming out with that 4-0 and 1 and 80 CS. It's part of all the kills on the team. What a guy.
I mean, this aggressive trial that Secret 2 seems to love pulling off has had great effect. Even when, as we've seen in this game, Navi, they look to dodge it. It doesn't matter because the farm's always going to be there for Ace on that top lane. They'll take it, whether they're able to get the tri-lane versus tri-lane or if it is just against the off-laner. Secret will be able to make a lot happen from having their carry in that aggressive position.
So this is what we were kind of talking about with the Sven and the Tinker. They both do kind of the same thing at this point in the game. They both want to be farming the jungle, so they're a little bit starved here. Crystallize dropping very low, but you see the way Seneco's warding. That's how you can tell the emphasis on it. It's like Ancients are so damn important for them.
They have to protect them.
VX has to walk majority of the way base, clearing out those bottom side neutrals. Big Ancient stack coming out still on for them.
General's nearly got the Blink Dagger. He's pretty much got it picked up on the Batrider.
That'll be very important for them to actually go for any type of aggressive play, since Roger was unable to find anything successful in this night. And he's queued up a Midas. They're already recognizing we need this game to go late versus this Secret lineup. So Secret really looking to press the issue here, putting up some deep wards now.
They actually catch someone like Dendy's mid. And they all instantly cancels the boost of travel there as soon as he sees Ace begin to move in. Making sure the YapzOr doesn't get a fissure. And Dendy will be safe. The FATA able to sort of just solo go in on this tower at the top. What did he get out of that turret? Is he getting that Shadow Blade delivered?
Sure is.
He is indeed. Ah, Shadow Blade first Omni. See how it comes into play.
Okay. Can't say I've seen it too much.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But he can continue split push like this, and then they have to go detection and stuff for him. Roger knows that he's
like, hang on.
There's a DJ aura on
Does
top
this
of him.
Omni have a shadow? Apparently so, Roger.
FATA gives him the BM smack with the hammer.
Is under attack.
Nice Shadow Blade. There we go. All got some stats here. It's been messed up by the
Since
talent.
Reborn came out in 776 games, there's only been 6 purchases. FATA did it recently versus VP in DreamLeague.
But he didn't do it first time.
Not first
he
time.
He didn't do it first time.
747 had picked it up at 12 minutes and 25 seconds, I think it said there.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
Yeah, that's someone else that at least has done it.
Okay, he's looking for just being this annoying Omni Knight who just whacks people when they show in lanes, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they know they have the net worth advantage. You know,
I guess.
Anytime you get the Shadow Blade, forcing a team to have to expend on extra sentries or dust, it's always a bit of a financial win.
He can YapzOr top look like he's going to be one of the first culprits. If he's out, he's forcing the lasso. And get him though.
Yeah, for sure. Seneko going to come in and join for the party. Swaps him back into the flames. General will take down YapzOr.
Maybe he's also, the Shadow Blade is, it's like to punish people when they're split punch stuff, but also positioning in fights, I guess. I don't know. I'm really trying to just think about things.
I was going to say, for positioning, like a blink rush would be a little less surprising because we do see the blink.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Look,
more
he's trying to get Dandy down here. He's giving him the whack.
Nearly gets him. FATA, just doing FATA things, and by all means let him do so. He's been quite a performer recently on Secret.
Yeah, I mean,
it's great offlane games.
It's pretty much just been Secret kind of farming up and pressuring lanes with 3 or 4 heroes, while mid-one just straight up jungles. Yeah. He actually has not left the jungle in all this time. Has Hood finished on top of the
He's catching up. You really look at him between Dendi. He's pretty much back where Dendi is in net worth.
Yeah, he's feeling pretty good. I wonder if he does go for the Aghanim Scepter after this Hood.
I feel like
he might feel like BKB is more necessary, but we'll see.
But then if he was going to get the BKB, would he bother getting the Hood on the way? That's the question.
Yeah,
you know.
We'll see.
I won't be sad because a Hood Axe definitely that's going to make him the most useful it feels for the lineup.
Yeah.
That's going to offer a lot for Secret's team.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ace does have the battle fury finished a couple minutes ago, as we saw. Farming from Ancients. And Crystallized does have Echo Saber Mask of Madness going for that blink. He clears that really hefty stack earlier. And Seneko continues to put sentries down to make sure that those Ancients are not blocked. So, passive game coming out. 5-2 at 16 minutes. Yesterday we had some games with over 30 kills at this moment.
Yeah, this is a very, very calm start.
Everyone just farming. Now the Midas is even queued up on FATA after he finishes up the Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade into Midas?
Yep.
Was it FATA the other day who picked up a Midas later on? No, I'm thinking of, I think it was Ace actually who built Armlet into Midas.
But now FATA is going to get grabbed up. This is an easy kill here for Navi.
Yeah, they got the instant silence after the last, so no chance for FATA to react. Where's your Shadow Blade now, boy?
Good pick up there from General. They even have sentries anyway from Seneko and Dust on Roger. And Roger's queued up a Midas on Night Stalker too, so yep. Farming Dota.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Talking about farming, YapzOr has finished farming the blink.
Structure
So they may look for some plays with that. I mean, in terms of the farm game, do you think Secret think that they can hold this game out because surely they're looking at this and they feel there's a bit of a timer. There's a Sven and a Tinker. Late game, these guys, you just feel like they're going to be able to farm to a level that I'm sure maybe the Jug with the Battle Fury Ace can keep up to, but the Razor, you know, mid-one at this stage of the game, he's doing his best, but it's going to be very hard for him to keep up in, say, 20-30 minutes time.
Yeah, they'll have trouble being able to break, but their team fight is still the very strong thing. As long as they don't get jumped and lose a hero instantly versus Batrider, which can really happen versus Night Stalker and Bat, they kind of have a good time taking it to the late game since the Battle Fury is there and Jug. And everybody else is farming pretty well. Maybe that's what they were thinking of. Okay, so it switches from Midas, queues up Radiance on Omni Knight.
Okay.
We saw him queue up Radiance the other day though, and he switched it again, so.
Oh yeah, he didn't. What did he end up buying instead? I don't remember that stage. It's pretty late in the game, isn't it?
Mid-one has queued up BKB.
Okay. So you're right. Does still want to get it on top of the Hood.
I think the BKB is so that he can actually fight.
Yeah.
Because even with these items, if he runs into Navi's lineup, Sven and Batrider will kill him straight through it. Sven, Batrider, and Tinker easily will bring him down.
I mean, it's just always interesting when you see the Hood and the BKB. You sort of wonder, would it, you know, why doesn't he decide to just go for the BKB?
We might have a big clash here. Secret making their way into the Roche pit. They have the medallion finished on Puppey. And Navi. Are they aware of this at all? It doesn't seem like they are. Ace picked up a Blink Dagger on the Jug to try to catch that back line, so Ace can be able to just, whenever they see the Tinker, you can pretty much blink on top of him and Omni Slash.
Oh yeah, and it's the dream items for farming as well. Blink and Battle Fury. You can get camps for days.
Here's pseudo anti.
Yeah.
I mean, takes the last hit of the Roche, 400 gold for him.
And at this stage as well, with it, with the tool set that Jug has, you're a better anti-mage. 19 minutes in. A Blink Battle Fury.
Back to farming.
Certainly is Dendy. Nearly has the Kaya complete.
30 seconds till nighttime. Looks like Navi is trying to make something aggressive happen here. They do have Midas now picked up on Roger here, and Blink is the big one from the Sven, so they can get those jumps. Secret might get caught off guard from this one. They don't have Razor with them just yet. Darkness gets popped.
Ace has the Aegis and the Blade Fury. Blinking for the creeps.
Puppey might be the one to just die here, which wouldn't be so bad for Secret here.
Yeah, it's an easy pick off if they get it. There will be a Fissure, and in fact with the Omni Slash, Secret look to turn. Roger is gone. Ace looking forward, looking to see if he can set up for more, but General Fireflies up the cliff.
Yeah.
Will be safe.
Yeah, Puppey lives because that Fissure from Yap, and instead they get a kill without even having the Razor there, and that was a 5-man smoke from Navi. They didn't have the Sven in the area to go for the kills.
This is looking a little rocky now for Navi. 5k gold lead on Secret.
Yeah. Kaya was finished on Tinker as well as the Blink Dagger. But Dendy is keeping up there. He's similar to mid one. They've just been farming jungle for quite a long time. And yeah, Ace is keeping up with the Sven. It's just FATA that advantage over the Bat Rider. And it does seem like this one will be the Radiance for this game, so they want to be able to take it late. They want to have that scaling potential.
Radiance comes very nice against both the Tinker and the Bat Rider having those Blink Daggers as well.
Yeah.
Makes it a little harder for them to play around.
Roger scouts out FATA. FATA Shadow Blades runs away.
Yeah, once that BKB is there on mid one, which it soon is, Secret.
They can look the fight.
Yeah, I was going to say they could be very likely to just go for the 5-man push, 5-man play. At least try and take some more of these tier 2s off the map from Navi.
Safest play is to wait till the daytime, but they might just try to press the issue before the Sven has BKB. Sven's getting quite close to that one, and that's going to be pretty solid for him. Once he has BKB, the only damage is really Juggernaut and Razor. I guess Death Ward too. I can never count out Death Ward from Puppey from the other day.
Oh yeah, he's had some great Death Wards over the last few days.
Sure, you know, Witch Doctor has damage talent too.
Plus 75.
It is the damage talent, but yeah, he won't be hitting his Sven too often with that. Fire Scan catches them out in the mid lane.
Yeah, both teams, I mean, as you said earlier, it continues to be what feels like one of the most passive games we've had here at DreamLeague.
Yeah, it's 9 kills in 22 minutes.
Yeah. That really is nothing.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
3k gold on Ace.
Yeah, Secret have a good gold chunk advantage, which is what is allowing them to not really worry too much, I feel, going into the later stages versus Navi. Navi really need to start finding some pickoffs here with this Bat Night Stalker. They don't want to run into this though. It's a Shadow-bladed Omni Knight scouting out. They spot Roger. Oh, they actually see General.
Yeah,
with
straight
that ward.
away with the Omni, they'll take him down. YapzOr's got the control with the Echo Slam, finding Roger. Does manage to fly away, but the paralyzing cast. Puppey with the shortest Death Ward he's casted. We'll still get the kill, of course, with the Omni Knight's Purification.
Radiance secured, and that was that ward they have in their jungle. They saw Navi running through there with only 2 heroes. Do a little counter gank them for them. Roche, they still have the Aegis for about they have Aegis for about a minute left on Secret, so they're trying to push the issue and get a tower off of those 2 kills. 7k gold, it keeps going further and further up for Secret. Having just the better movement around the map together and some slight better vision.
Well, BKB is now done for Crystallize.
Okay.
So, as you say, if there is going to be that potential for him to find these big blink plays, But it is going to still continue to get harder and harder at this 23-minute stage of the game with the power that Secret's lineup has.
And it's versus an Omni Knight too, so Guardian Angel.
Yeah.
Good spell versus Sven. As long as FATA is not caught inside of those ultis. FATA now takes the 90 damage talent. So FATA actually, FATA has 286 damage per hit right now on an Omni Knight. Pretty substantial.
Invisibility.
Daytime hits. They do have darkness available, and Navi's looking for something here. Ace breaks the smoke. He's just running in with the spin. The rest of Secret is there.
Navi, the nighttime. Seeing if they can catch anyone out of this. They're looking towards Puppey. Jump for General. Does get a good lasso. Drags back the jug. YapzOr buying some time. There comes the GA and the repel onto Ace. Now Ace concerned. Crystallize trying to chase down Puppey. Has he quite got the speed? Doesn't need it because the rockets from Dendy finish off the Witch Doctor. Secret now turning their attention towards General. Eye of the Storm from mid one as he moves in for more. Fisher control, but Seneca's with the save. Swartz Crystallize up to the high ground. Will cost him his life, but he does get Crystallized back to safety. Still, though, again, another victory for Secret. As they take two, they only lose one, and that was the BKB usage of Sven. Navi very much looking like they wanted to take that fight, but they just couldn't pull it off.
No, and with something we didn't actually get to talk about is the unstable current versus Sven.
Yeah.
Being able to purge off the Warcry. I think I saw it actually happen in that last fight. Not on the Sven, but on one of the other side targets there. But FATA there, with the positioning there, the repel plus Guardian Angel, perfect timing to make sure that Ace doesn't get blown up, because that was Navi trying to make that smoke play, not only with the BKB reveal from the Sven, but it was as the Aegis was being reclaimed. So
yeah, it was perfect
opportunity, but unable to get anything but a Witch Doctor out of it.
Yeah, they just have to find some way of catching that Omni Knight in the back, but it's not easy with the lineup Navi have. Now Secret themselves ready to make a smoke play. Axis complete on Dendy. High ground push is not going to be that easy at all for Secret with this this Tinker that, as you say, is perfectly farmed for this stage of the game. Secret, what can they find? Navi grouped up, playing very, very cautiously here as a unit. As to limit the chance of being jumped on.
Ace running up.
He is. He's looking for it. Will cross through the Firefly, so unable to blink immediately. Does have it now if he wants to continue to chase. And Echo turns with the wave of terror. Navi are here. The Secret really want to try and fight this. That's the question. They're backing off on the front lines. FATA getting the vision.
FATA just runs into 5 heroes. Might be able to get caught here if the swap is in range. It's not.
Secret just being split back up a mid one. He's just knocking on the tier 3 tower. Crystallize jumps in, finds the stun. Not committing any deeper though with the buff, the armor mid one has, and the Voodoo Restoration. It's very hard for Navi to jump in onto Secret.
Mid one's going for the Shiva build rather than going for Aghanim's. So we just wanted to get more armor to be that physical damage resistant versus the Sven. He already has BKB and Hood to deal with the Tinker, so okay. That works too. It's gonna make their building push a little bit weaker, but they have Jug for that. And yeah. See, Jug has queued up the Nullifier next to be able to not allow the Sven from using BKB. Oh, it's probably the biggest one that I can see.
Such a good item.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It literally makes it impossible for that Sven to fight. If he gets nullified,
yeah, and
there's no way he survives the damage that Secret has.
And there's the blink on the Jug too, so he can just blink Nullify right away. Blink Nullify, Omni Slash, and then the team can follow up with the Earthshaker. FATA does get scanned out. They notice where he is too. He Shadow Blades. He starts moving away, but pause. Crystallizes this.
Unlikely that they get this. Even if they do find some way to find the vision and catch him, Secret is behind him. Yeah, Secret will turn that fight around for sure if Omni does get committed on.
It's daytime for 30 seconds too.
Yeah. So
you have to be pretty careful.
It would be the best interest for Navi if they just back away from this.
And they just, I think it was pretty recent that they picked up the gem, I want to say. I think they just really recently did for General. So they do not want to lose that. If they lose the gem, it's going to be really bad for them. The only way Navi can really take these fights and win them is with a vision advantage at this moment in time. Getting that jump, making it a 4v5. And they have the lineup for it, though. They have Night Stalker and Bat Rider. Roger is on his way towards that Aghanims, and yeah, they instantly disengage.
Yeah, they back off. They're not going to dive any further over the Secret's half of the map. In fact, FATA just heads down the lane, looking for the vision, looking for the info, seeing what he can get eyes on. And Navi indeed backed well away from it all. FATA
Mid
will
one.
push the lane in.
Mid one is on the hunt. He saw that the trees were cut down here, so he's looking for the Bat Rider.
10k gold lead now for Secret.
It's just getting worse and worse for Navi here. 10,000 experience lead as well. FATA hunting for Dendy, unable to find him though, and FATA's queued up for Lotus Orb next. Good to remove the silences off himself from the Night Stalker.
Tower is under attack.
Several other different spells that he can reflect. They're smoked up again from
They're
Secret.
ready
Looking
to
for
jump.
Something here.
General's got to be careful how he pokes him with the flame break. Has the Firefly going in, does jump forward, gets the lasso immediately with crystallizes damage. They destroy Ace, cut him down. Swap backs down to mid one. Mid one posts the BKB. Crystallize tries to chase, but has to back up with the Static Link on him. Death Ward and Maledict will finish off Snako. But as we're seeing, you know, this Jug, sure, Ace has got a lot of offensive potential, but if he gets caught out like that, Crystallize will make very short work with him when the God Strength is up on Sven.
Yeah. FATA wasn't there, so he's the only way that they can protect the Omni Knight versus the type of aggression. And that's what we said about the Bat Rider with Sven and Tinker. There is a lot of burst damage that works with that lasso, so if they are able to find it, it's usually going to net them to kill if there's no backup.
Yeah, very, very quick and impressive play from General, getting that instant lasso off. As Secret, they very well could have taken that. If that lasso wasn't there, that certainly could have been a lost fight for Navi, but as it stands, a very, very successful trade for Navi.
Yeah. They were smoked up on the side of Secret too, and Navi's the one who catches them, so that vision game that we were talking about is so important. And Crit finished up now on Sven. He's queued up the Bloodthorn, so the silence works really well versus the Omni Knight, and eventually you're probably assuming that Jug will go for something like a Butterfly to deal with that vision. Still?
And I think as well, yeah, looking at what the way that last little bit of a play went, Jog is changing it up. He's not going to go for the Nullify.
Yeah, he changed the Lincolns. They need
it's
to watch
understandable.
that.
I mean, I would have liked to see it, but it is a very, very greedy build. If you don't have the
Ace,
Lincoln.
I think, really likes the item, though. I've watched a bunch of his pubs, and I've seen him grab the Nullifier several times on
This ain't no pub, though.
Yeah.
This is 2017 Navi, and they are not messing around. This is a scary team. There's no question about that.
I think Nullifier is...
Oh!
They actually get the jump here. They're going for Roger with the Echo Step.
Oh, no. Yeah, oh, no.
Quick force step from General.
Yeah, that's Echo down. Ace is continuing to dive in with a blink, and he does get the kill on Suneko, so they'll get something out of it.
Look at FATA. He's on top of Dendy.
He is. Dendy can't get out of this one. The Fisher comes through. They'll chase Dendy down. They have the lasso trying to hold them back, buying space for Dendy to TP out. It will work. Crystallize comes in. They save Dendy, but it costs General's life as well. And Crystallize now, he's trying to man fight, but YapzOr with the Enchant Totem and the Fisher holds Crystallize away, and Navi lose 3. Ace's persistence there to look for the fight ends off paying off big time. Secret follow-up, get 3 kills. They're already start knocking on the tier 3s. Crystallize is down for a minute. He does have buyback.
But no God Strength.
Absolutely. So even if he does expend it, what's it going to do to stop this push? Not a lot, almost certainly. As Secret, they should get at least a set of racks out of this.
You know, I heard Grant making fun of me a bit because the double wagons, but the double wagons are there and they're hitting the racks. Look at them go.
I mean, they're absolutely doing it in this mid lane.
Do they get the racks?
Tactical plays.
I love you, Grant.
What is it, 30 minutes in, those bad boys come out?
Yeah, instead of 40 now from the past. So that was really good there by Secret. You see the quick... This play right there,
that looks a bit like, ooh, but then Ace is like, yeah, guys, we got this. The rest of Secret was sort of backing out, but Ace was like, no, I want to fight.
Ace and FATA. FATA also just runs in, he sticks on top of Dendy, and then they have to throw lives away to save Dendy. And we see the quick Lotus Orb comes out from FATA here, so the lasso does grab General as well.
Yeah, very, very nice.
And that Shiva's build you see from mid one, the Sven was hitting him and just tickling him for that through that 37 armor.
And now they get Roshan. Secret pick it up. They grab themselves the Roche. And this game certainly looking pretty... Ooh, Ace. Getting a little close there as tries to blink in, but Denny will be there in time and grabs the arcane ring for himself on Tinker. But yeah, 15k gold loss overall for Navi in comparison to Secret's net worth. It's spooky.
That was the gem as well they picked up from that last fight, so map control gonna be going more in their way too. Secret looking damn solid, and now the Aghanims is queued up for the Razor. So mid one had priorities in what he wanted to go for this game. The Shivas plus that armor talent just makes him so tanky versus the Sven. And FATA's Radiant build is really paying off for them. 2-1 and 5, 200 CS Omni Knight, keeping up in the top 5. All 5 heroes actually at the top are within 1,000 gold of each other. And yeah, as we see Observer pointing out that the 10 armor is well picked up from Ace, so just really emphasizing to not allow that Sven to burst them down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So if they can catch anyone here, Secret are hunting for Navi. Already backing away. Lincoln's complete on Ace. And to sort of go back to what you said, obviously top 5 very close, but that's sort of a problem when there's 6 cores in the game. And you look at General, and he's not in a happy place on this bat, right?
Yeah.
He's rather far behind.
Yeah, 8,000 ahead is that Omni Knight.
Yeah.
Pretty substantial, and they have two support heroes who are farming very heavily on the side of Secret. The Earthshaker, Shadowblade on top of the Blink Dagger, and Puppey almost has Solar Crest on top of that Spirit Vessel. So they're well ahead of the Venge. 14k gold lead, 15k experience lead.
Oh boy. With that, yeah, it was having the extra 12% degen aura. That and Shiva's Guard makes it very hard for Navi to get out of a bad fight after the BKBs expire. And here we have it. Secret with the smoke. Who can they find? Oh, General. Are they going to be able to go on him? The Fisher grabbing him just on the tip, and with an Omni Slash from Ace, General's down again.
That really was just on the edge of that.
I mean, it looked like it didn't even reach him, to be fair.
I honestly clicked on YapzOr and I was like, wait, is he 20 for the extra fizzer range? And then it just was perfect. It just was right on the edge of it there. Just on the cusp. So another, Shiva's almost picked up here for FATA too, so more armor.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
It's looking really tough for Navi. Not getting all the pickoffs that they need to, and you're mentioning the team fight is just so strong from Secret. They do have Night Stalker now with the Aghanims, but they're not getting the pickoffs that they need.
Yeah, I mean, they'll be able to see him, but they won't be able to kill him. Unless really Crystallize gets a perfect stun. He needs to catch multiple out, but as we've been saying, with this Omni pick, it's so hard for the Sven to really find that dream cleave as such.
Yeah.
Because the GA is always going to be there from Omni.
Yeah, it's really smart by Secret, the way they did end up drafting all this. Covering many of their bases. Hex is going to be... Okay, so Midwin switches again. No Aghanims for him. He's going for Hex. They want to be able to get more catch for that Tinker.
They've got to prepare for this push coming in from Secret. Straight down the mid lane. Ace just blinking in. Blade Furies takes down the Rex.
Now he's queued up the Nullifier again. So Lincoln's the safer choice just so he can't get lassoed. And then the next one.
Yeah, I mean, between the Lincolns and the backup that FATA can provide, he should be pretty safe now.
He's pretty damn tanky on the Jug too. 30 armor with that 10 armor talent.
More shrines, more money for Secret. As YapzOr hitting the 20, gets the 400 Fisher range now.
Seen him grab it majority of the times now. The echo damage just seems to be a thing of the past since you can't go for those solo kills anymore on the Shaker.
Illusion.
What can they find here? YapzOr. How's the Secret just hanging mid?
Did they pick up a new gem on... Yeah, they did pick up a new gem on Navi with the Aghanims. Dendi and Crystallize trying to do their best to keep the lanes pushed out. The mid is always going to be in Secret's favor for that, since that Rax was taken down. How long on the Aegis? It should be getting reclaimed right now. It does. Can they catch YapzOr? He's looking for Crystallize, unable to find it.
Radiant are scanning.
Close. Very close indeed. Crystallize.
Radiant's top
Only
tower
with the money
is under attack.
for having that completed Bloodthorn. And may want to sort of protect the buyback gold on top of it. We'll see.
Yeah, especially after the last game, right? Finished the last game, he finished up his Scotty, and they lost the game right afterwards with no buyback. Ace switched again. Switched to Butterfly instead of yeah.
Oh, he's switching it around, yeah.
Yeah, he's switching a lot. They tend to do that. They're just like feeling the way the game is playing out. Probably doesn't feel like he needs to silence the BKB or silence any specific item. Just be like, okay, evasion's gonna do just enough work anyway. Butterfly is just such a damn good item now too. It's pretty hard to pass up on these Agi heroes since you don't lose the evasion from Flutter, and MKB is not a reliable disable. But there is the Bloodthorn, as we said, gonna be picked up soon. So maybe if he sees that, he'll change up again. We will see.
You should certainly notice the likeness with the Crystallis being now crystallized.
DD top rune, Puppey scouts it out. What are the big items we got? So Puppey as well now queued up a Lincoln Sphere. He's got the ulti arbor ready with that 120 GPM talent. He's getting closer. And FATA has queued up a Hex too, so they're getting just more luxury items, but ways to catch. Oh no, General.
Straight out of the fight.
Destroyed. It's been, I mean, we can just put, like, if you just look at the net worth graph, it's not even just the advantage that they have, but just look at the green dots in comparison to the red dots in the last 20 minutes. Navi has only gotten 2 pickoffs in the time that Secret's gotten, I can't count them, 15 or so different objectives and kills.
It's just a very, very sort of solid play to victory as it seems so far for Secret. It's slow-paced game. 39 minutes in, it's only 16 to 5. This is very low kills, especially for the current meta where we see a lot of brawling.
Yeah.
But 20k gold lead, I don't know if Navi have it in their lineup to swing this one around. Secret's heroes just absolutely massive. And yeah, it's the second set of racks. Navi, they're only down 1 player, but still they're unable to do anything.
Yeah,
to stop that from happening.
The Tinker can't even spam them out because the healing ward placed in the back.
And completed Hex for mid 1. This is looking pretty grim for Navi.
Yeah.
This game a much sort of slower and painful death for Navi this game.
I think Navi's gonna, they like have to take some more risks. Like they even, they buy the Bloodthorn now, and if he dies, doesn't have buyback, but I think if they keep at this rate, they're just gonna lose harder. Dendi even picked up the boosted travel too, so he can go for pushing out lanes and join his teammates for those fights. He picked them up a bit ago, I just didn't really notice it. And yeah, Navi, they do smoke up, so they are looking to try to catch something here. I think they honestly have to. They can't just suffer as much. Okay. Position defensively. Everybody kind of sticking together.
I mean, can Navi?
Can they grab ace here?
It seems so impossible for Navi, but it would be amazing to see them pull something big off. Can they do it? YapzOr, Shadow Blades in, dispels the smoke, blinks out, and now Navi, they've just got to get out of there. Again, a lasso onto a Lotus Orb. Mid one just moves into the center of it all with the Eye of the Storm. So Nako's already down. Crystallize is trying to find FATA, should get the Omni Knight. He does do so, but the Echo Slam from YapzOr indeed is a GG Echo Slam as it wipes them next to the creep wave. And this game, as I said, it just looked like it was spin further and further away from Navi, straight from minute 1. There was just no point in this game where it realistically looked like Navi had a chance.
Yeah, look, after laning